I don't normally do this, but I've got really, really big things I'm working through today. Rest in peace, Kieran Murphy. I'm welcoming you into my grieving process, into my healing, because I love you.
Kieran Michael Murphy was born in Paris, France on June 14th, 1983, to Lynn and Mark Murphy of Stillwater, Minnesota. He came into the world as a very small, very handsome baby who worried his mother instantly as he spent his first month in the NICU. He continued to worry Lynn for his entire 42 years, 11 months, and 25 days as a man who lived by his own rules. He was the oldest brother to Peter and Tyrone. The Murphy boys together were adventurous, rambunctious, and tested God to the limit. Kieran graduated from Stillwater Area High School in 2002 and went straight into the workforce, where he met the woman he married, Tracy Murphy. They became the parents of Isaac Murphy in 2015, who is the spitting image of his dad. Kieran and Isaac held a sacred bond. Isaac brought the best out in Kieran, and we have all been gifted with Kieran's best qualities living on in his only son, as well as a nail-biting habit. Kieran was a beautiful paradox. He was as predictable in his routine and preferences as he was a mystery. He was steadfast in purchasing his daily paper copy of the Star Tribune. He didn't read the paper over a coffee, but a can of Mountain Dew. You could always rely on him for being late because he lived life on his terms. Yet nobody really knew what he was thinking or feeling. There was a quiet depth to Kieran that was intriguing and alluring. His idiosyncratic lifestyle was entirely unique to him, and he was loved wholly as his authentic self. He appreciated films as more than entertainment, but as works of art. He had a keen eye for small details in sets and storylines that most people miss. His attention to detail went beyond his love of cinema and was seen in the deliberate way he organized his belongings. Aside from his enormous collection of DVDs, he was a minimalist. Everything he kept was special to him. He wore the same house shoes for his entire adult life. He kept wearing his glasses long after they began to sit cattywampus across his nose. He didn't replace worn-out things. He just continued to use them. Those who loved him found his unique quirks quite charming. Kieran was not a perfect man, but he was good. He was loved. He was a complex person who lived a modest life. Kieran was strong and brave and quietly tender in his heart. He was funny and clever and sometimes a little snarky. In his final hours, he bravely accepted that it was his time to die. We were gifted with one more day to say goodbye. Kieran had developed an aggressive cancer in his abdomen, and there was nothing that could be done to save his life. He died the day after it was discovered, June 8th, 2026. He went peacefully with his family at his bedside.